All right, deep dive time. And looks like today we're all about busting out of that comfort zone. Seriously, who needs a comfort zone anyway? You sent in this awesome plan, breaking out of the comfort zone, and I am so ready to totally dissect this thing with you.
I love the enthusiasm. And it's interesting because a lot of people think of comfort zones as just, being scared of things. But what your plan really highlights is that it's way more than just fear.
Oh yeah, tell me more about that.
It's almost like these deeply ingrained patterns in our brains, almost like a default setting, Like we're programmed to seek out what's familiar.
So it's like my brain is on autopilot, just cruising in comfort zone mode.
Exactly. And your plan actually cites some studies that found that, the more we repeat actions, the less glucose our brains use. Like it's literally being more efficient.
So my brain is being a little energy saver, huh?
Yeah.
Makes sense. But the plan also talks about how staying stuck in that zone isn't always a good thing.
Right. Like, think of it this way. You're chilling in your favorite comfy armchair, right? It's nice, it's familiar, it's safe.
Oh yeah, I love my armchair.
But if you stay there too long, you kind of just, you stop growing and learning and experiencing new things. The plan really emphasizes how pushing your boundaries, even in small ways, can make you more adaptable and resilient over time.
So it's like, I got to get out of that armchair and go explore the world.
That's the idea.
Okay, but how do I even know what is my comfort zone? Where are the boundaries?
Yeah, that's a great question. Your plan suggests something called a discomfort inventory, which I think is a brilliant idea.
A discomfort inventory. Okay, I'm intrigued.
It's basically just making a list of things that make you feel even a little bit anxious or uncomfortable, like activities, situations, you name it.
So if public speaking makes me want to hide under a rock, that goes on the list.
Exactly. It's like you're creating a map of your personal comfort zone boundaries.
Okay, love that. So I've got my map, my discomfort inventory. Now, how do I actually start venturing out of that zone?
Well, your plan emphasizes taking a gradual approach. It's not about jumping out of a plane on day one.
Okay, good, because I don't think I'm ready for that.
Yeah, start with what they call micro challenges, things that push you a little bit but don't totally freak you out.
Give me an example.
Sure, so let's say public speaking is on your list. Instead of, giving a big presentation right away, maybe you start by sharing your thoughts more in smaller groups, like with friends or family.
Okay, baby steps. I can handle that.
Exactly. It's about building up your confidence and getting comfortable with those little bits of discomfort.
And I noticed the plan talks about mindset too. How does my thinking play a role in all of this?
Oh, mindset is huge. Your plan actually dives deep into something called reframing, which is super powerful.
Reframing, so it's kind of like brain gymnastics.
Sort of. It's about shifting your perspective. Instead of seeing challenges as threats, you reframe them as opportunities for growth. Like with that public speaking example. Instead of dreading it, you reframe it as a chance to practice a valuable skill and connect with people.
So it's like flipping the script in my head.
Exactly. And that can make a world of difference in how you approach those challenges.
That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
But, I gotta say, having a little support system probably helps too, right? Like a cheering section.
Oh, absolutely. Your plan talks about the importance of accountability partners. It's so much easier to push yourself when you have someone who's got your back.
Yeah, like someone to celebrate the wins with and, offer a pep talk when I'm feeling discouraged.
Exactly. Someone you can share your goals with and who can help you stay on track. They can even join you in pushing their own boundaries, too.
Okay, so we've got mapping our comfort zone, taking baby steps, reframing our thoughts, and finding a supportive buddy. This is starting to feel a lot less daunting than I thought.
That's awesome. And remember, you've already taken the first step by, even seeking out this information and creating this plan. That shows you're serious about growth.
So true. All right, as we wrap up this deep dive, what's the one key takeaway you want to leave our listener with today?
Let's see. I'd say go back to your discomfort inventory and pick just one tiny action you can take this week to push a boundary, even just a little bit.
Love it. One small step for the listener, one giant leap for their personal growth, right?
Exactly. It's not about making drastic changes overnight. It's about those consistent, intentional steps outside of that comfy armchair.
And who knows, maybe one day those big, scary things won't seem so scary after all.
Maybe you'll even be ready to try that hang gliding.
Huh. Maybe. Thanks for diving deep with us today, everyone. Now go forth and conquer those comfort zones.
You got this.